My name's Susanne, and I run a charity and a business for stopping domestic violence, and I'm also a healer. So today I'm actually going to do more help for protection from spells and spiritual warfare, because there's a lot of that going on at the moment. Okay, so I stand in the power of my soul, and I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for the world and all beings. And I seal and protect this space with my life shield, which I activate now. And I'm protected from all evil eyes, evil intent, low vibrational beings and energy. And I'll also use the numbers 888 for divine protection around me. And I'm going to connect on a soul level first to ask permission from your soul to send the information to you. And if you do not wish to receive it, simply say no, and then you'll not receive the information. So in this healing, I'm using the information from my Genome Healing course, my Lightworkers Reiki course, Change Almost Anything in 21 Days, my own downloads from Source. And this information cannot be copied or used without my permission, as everything belongs to myself and all course providers, and everything's under copyright. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to talk about the level of angels. The seraphons are the highest order, and there are 9 levels of angels. Traditionally, they're organized into 3 hierarchies or corps based on their closeness to God, or the Mohit. Okay. The lowest on the triad of angels is the archangels, the angels, and the principalities. And the middle triad is the dominions, the virtues, and the powers. And they're all divine messengers who defer against evil or heavenly governs, with the highest order focusing on God and the lowest orders interacting with humanity. And seraphims are called the burning ones, the fairy ones. Cherubs are angels of wisdom. Thrones are orphans, and dominions are lordships. Powers are authorities. Principles are predonors and rulers. Archangels are principal messengers, and angels are the guardians. And their functions. Seraphims constantly praise God, surround his throne. Cherubs are attendants at God's throne. Thrones manifest God's judicial power and maintain cosmic order in the universe. The dominions regulate the duties of the lower angels and govern the universe. The virtues perform miracles, inspire and govern nature. The powers protect against demons and maintain order in the cosmos. The principalities protect nations, cities, leaders, and manage the lower ranks. The archangels deliver major messages and act as high-ranking agents of God. The angels serve as messengers to humans, guardians, and the individual human beings. And seraphims hear the souls of others. The world signs to them, and she sings back to us. They are a lawful God ruling over heaven. They shape destiny, are associated with beauty and morality. They are a high-ranking goddess capable of empowering heroes, gratitude and blessings. A high-ranking angel, called a burning one, is the closest to God. The cherubs, these are high-ranking angels from the order of celestial beings. They are powerful, divine, winged celestial beings described as guardians of God's presence, distinct from angels. Their frequency is depicted with 4 faces of man: lion, ox, and an eagle. They have 4 wings. They represent divine grandeur. They are seen as chubby winged infants placed with a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree of life. The divine throne bearers, associated with transforming and surrounding God's throne, having 4 faces, 4 wings, and hands under their wings, covered eyes. Thrones are also called Ophrams. They are a high-ranking order of celestial being with fierce wheels. Within the wheels are covered with many eyes. They represent divine justice, authority, cosmic harmony, serving as the chariot or throne of God. They are the third highest corps of angels. They have a brilliant glowing wheels with rim-filled eyes. They represent constant watchfulness and awareness. They're associated with the Merkabah, the divine chariot that acts as the wheels for God's throne. They are angels of humility, peace, and submission. They are God's justice in a fallen world, acting as instruments of divine will. The dominions, these are also called the lordships. They are the fourth-ranking angel in the angel hierarchy. They act as divine administrators who regulate the cosmos, oversee the angels, and execute God's justice. They are in the second sphere, ensuring the universe operates according to divine will. They represent the orbs that we see on Earth, symbolizing authority and the role in maintaining cosmic balance, representing authority in the celestial hierarchy. Zachariel is cited as their leader. They operate behind the scenes, manicuring the structural integrity of creation. The Cephus, these are intermediate management angels receiving commands from higher angels, assigning tasks to lower ranking angels. They maintain the order of the universe, oversee the stars, planets, govern the actions of the lower angelic order. They are often depicted as humans with wings holding orbs or wands. They hold an emblem of royal power, sovereignty, and authority. The rulers, they have the right to govern with divine favour, holding an orb of light around them. They hold the symbol of authority, holding supreme authority over earth, using a rod to rule for power. Principalities, the seventh corps in the traditional ninefold angelic hierarchy, serving as spiritual guardians over nation, cities, and major focus on earthly governance, guiding rulers, ensuring orders, and protecting communities' roles and functions. They are considered spiritual generals or administrators who monitor human affairs on a grand scale, ensuring civilizations who operates within divine intent. Depicted wearing a crown or holding a cephus, they represent authority, nobility, and the guidance of human law, influencing moral compass of leaders and foster justice, acting as guardians of both civic and other institutions, driving protective spirits in contact to fallen angels that cause disorder and tyrants. They are superior to archangels and angels who serve to instruct them and to supervise their interactions with humanity seen as benevolent beings. Powers. These are the third ranking of the second angelic sphere. They act as celestial warriors, sentinels, who defend the created order against evil, demonic forces, and chaos. They are considered specialized combats who maintain balance and guard cosmic law and serve as the first line of defense in the heavenly realms. Their role is as a warrior class of angel. They restrain, bind, and combat demonic entities to prevent them from disrupting divine purposes. Their hierarchy occupy the seventh corps of the angels in the second sphere. They operate under the direction of the dominions. They appear often in armour, depicted as towerless, faceless, or wielding weapons like shields and specks of light. They function as border guards of heaven, managing spiritual boundaries, ensuring cosmic stability, associated with the principalities and the powers. The virtues, they are a corps of angels in the second sphere of the celestial hierarchy, known as the spirits of motion, or the shining ones. They are responsible for working miracles on earth, governing the natural laws. They keep our reality from falling apart. They bestow grace, strength, beings in adversity to channel divine energy into the material world. They are miracles of earth, miracle workers, instruments through which God performs miracles. They govern the process of the cosmos, including the stars. They're associated with seasons and elements, encouraging and strengthening humans, specially noted who work with Jesus, representing unshakable fortitude and divine energy within us. Position ranked as fifth in the ninth order of hierarchy within the second sphere of dominion, virtues, and powers, depicted radiant beings or glowing in armour carrying orbs of light. Their influence are considered behind the scientific discovery, human innovation, strength to endure our hard hits. In mystical traditions, they are associated with the seven archangels with specific virtues like patience, courage, and fortitude. Now, the archangels are divine beings, spiritual entities, referring to angels, members of heaven or gods. Primary use for the creation of supernatural inhabitants of the spiritual realm, direct servants of God, acting as guardians and regulators of the cosmic law. Their heavenly beings are part of the divine council. They have a facet of God's power, an embryo of dying aspects of creation. Destruction, divine wisdom are messages. Heralds and guardians are from the seventh ray as creators who are with divine light. They are the sons of God's angels. The archangels are the high-ranking, powerful celestial beings. They are warriors for God. They are leaders in the heaven. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael are the most prominent. They are chief angels, being chief messengers. They are deliverers of great importance or act as a warrior, defecting against evil on earth. Archangels are ranked in the second lowest in the 9 corps of angels. They hold high specialized authority, creating divine justice, delivering crucial messages, often seen with a sword or armor. And angels are immortal, spiritual beings created to execute his will, serve as messengers or guardians for humanity. They entities, not human, winged beings, delivering protection and divine order, also crucial messages to humans. Spirits sent to aid those who will inherit salvation. They possess free will, serve God, and are unconditional, are artistic, depicting complex, intimidating features, multiple faces, eyes, wings, created to execute his will and serve as a messenger or guardian for humanity. Entities, not human winged beings, delivered protection, delivery of divine order, messengers, spirit sent to aid those who will inherit salvation, possess free will, serves God unconditionally, artistic depictions, complex, intimidating features, multiple faces, eyes, and wings. So the first hierarchy is the seraphims, the angels of love, light, and fire. Second, the cherubs, the keepers of knowledge, divine wisdom, the thrones, the bedrock of God, judgment, dominions or dominations, the second hierarchy, the middle, heavenly governors, the virtues, they're responsible for miracles, controlling the planets and nature. The powers, restraint of evil forces, guarding the path between heaven and earth. The principalities, the third hierarchy, closest to humanity, protects the earth, religion, and the influence leaders. Archangels, high-ranking angels, delivering crucial messages, and angels are mortal spiritual beings. Okay, so that's what they are. So now I'll have some water first, have a little break. Okay, get my breath. Okay, first I'm going to call in the spiritual forces for help in the healing. So I call in the monad, the creator, the seraphims, the cherubs, the thrones, the dominions, the virtues, the powers, the principalities, the archangels, the seraphims, the archangels, the ascended masters, all the angels into the healing now. And I call in the beings of light who actually do this work on the etheric levels. I call in the Tibetan masters. I call upon all those who've done Reiki before me, all who've come after me, Dr. Ushu and Mrs. Tato. I call upon the core, the essence of the healing Reiki ray from Father, Mother, Godhead, and the ancient ones who initiated and taught Dr. Ushu. I call upon Sai Baba. I call upon the great white brotherhoods, the avatars, Jesus, Buddha, Moses, Froth. I call upon the angelic forces, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Zachariel, Josephiel, Uriel, all the ascended masters and the archangels. I call upon the ascended masters, Saint Germain, Hilary, Almari, Lady Nada, Lord Lanto, Paul the Vatican, Seppus Bay. I call upon all the saints, Mary, Joseph, Teresa, Jude, and Francis. I call upon all light workers, all good and enlightened souls who were working for the new Aquarius age, for love and joy on our planet. I call in all genome healers, past and present. I call up the four elements of forces of fire, water, air, and earth, the energy of Mother Earth herself, her great heart, the sacred mountains, and the deep blue oceans, the four directions and the four winds. And I summon the power of the sun, the moon, and the planets, the great star nations, and the Galactic Federation. I call upon all the kingdoms, plants, minerals, animals. I call upon the great truth and the laws from the Godhead, healing, love, mercy, hope, joy, abundance, and charity. I call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon Father God Rama. I call upon Mother Goddess Maria. I call upon the priests and the priestesses of the ancient Egypt and the Atlantis who work for the light. I call in the violet flame. I call in Saint Germain and the angels of the violet fire, with the colour rays for the violet flame that are white, pink, purple, blue, and red. I call in all my ancestors for support and protection of me now. All whom I have called upon who wish to be here to help in this healing, please be here and be present. Okay. So I am whole and complete in myself, in front of the Creator's soul. I am a being of the universe. I come from the light. I'm a volunteer soul. I am a being of love and light in this lifetime. I hold my true blueprint in my soul energy and DNA. I accept my mission that I am on Mother Earth for, and all beings who are here. I am here to raise the conscious level of the earth, the beings who are here now. I am myself a being of love, and I hold the frequency of love and light in my soul and field. My frequency goes to the highest timeline possible here. I anchor this energy into Mother Earth's core and the Earth's field so she can gently hold my being safely in love. Just by being here in this space and present, I am an antenna of love that goes out to all near me and across the earth field. I am a generator of love energy for all. I am on my soul's purpose on earth. I am here on my mission, so I place my hand on my heart. And I say, I see my heart space and my chakras open up with love energy, and I send this energy throughout my body now. This lights up all my chakras and my body, so I take a deep breath down to my core. And I say, I honor your path and I hold my frequency in love energy. And I see you with love and I send you love energy too. I am not alone. I am a being of light from the stars. I am a lighthouse in the dark for others to see the way. I release all that I do not need here. I hold a conscious light body around my field and chakras. This is activated and spinning for me now. I perceive the true light from the Creator. I am a divine being who operates out of love energy. The Mohad is within me in all ways now. I hold divine power in my soul. I also hold the flower of life in my body and field. This is sacred geometry that is within me now. I am free in all ways now. I hold a divine spark from the Creator inside of me. This shines brightly around me. I am a divine spark in the consciousness in a body on earth. I send in gold light through my crown. This goes to all the cells of my body. This energy goes up and down my spine. I am light in a body, living on Mother Earth. I have embodied the Mohad within me. My body of light is activated around me. No hooks, cords, strings, ropes, anchors, chains, traps can tap into my field in any way. I hold the Mohad frequency within me. I listen to the music of the universe. Thank you for being seen, for all ties that bind me to this planet and to others are released here. I am present for my mission on Earth. I connect to the power of the universe that we live in. This universe operates from love, energy and frequency, and I align to the magic of the universe I live in. I shine my light bright across the universe. I raise others' consciousness just by being in their presence. I am lighting up the world of Mother Earth now. I connect to other beacons of light who are on the earth too. I stand on a firm foundation of love and light, and I anchor this energy into my universe and field now. Okay, so I'm going to send a spiritual cease and desist order to all the abusers in the physical and the spiritual field, because I've got people doing a lot of spell work on me. So this is to all abusers in the physical and the spiritual field who are unknown or known at this time and date. And this order has been placed here by my spiritual team, my guides, and my ancestors, and it's for my protection. And this is a final order and a contract from the universe, from God, the Creator, the angelic beings, the ancestors that I work with and that are around me for my protection. Okay, so you are to stop all actions taking place here that are not for my greatest good. All activity, harm, lies from taking place. This is a boundary order that is being made here, and it's put in place for you not to breach this. It enforces that you no longer have permission from my soul to energetically force, threaten, steal, take from me in any way or demand from me. This order states these as facts and true from the divine cosmic order of the universe that we live in. And if this behaviour from you continues, then serious consequences will take place for you with karmic law, which is the spiritual law of the universe. And this is a final order and a warning to you to take heed and to stop here now. All harassing behaviour of me must stop now, as it is against the spiritual contract that's been made here today. What has been done to me has been a violation of my rights in the spiritual field and the physical world. You have violated me emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. This spiritual order is in place for my protection, and my guides have asked me to write this down in the physical, so all are aware and the warnings are sent out to you all. And it's for you not to breach any of this now. As this declaration is made on my behalf, you are to leave me alone. I am not to be followed, watched, videoed, had photos taken of me, binded to, had my work stolen, interfere with my gifts, my knowledge, to come into my personal space in any way, to spiritually, mentally attack me in any way, to steal my energy or siphon off me in any other way. This order forces all of this to stop now. This authorizes my boundaries, safety, protection, and sovereignty of my being and my soul. You are stopped from this behavior as you're no longer allowed to engage in all of this behavior. No longer are you allowed to interfere and to stop my progress of work. This is not a passive request, it's an order from the universe, as an assertive order from my spiritual field and beings. All obsessive watching, copying, spying, recording me, trying to be me, to take my work, to destiny swap with me, to soul swap with me, are not allowed to take place. All abusive behaviors, karmic looping, raping me spiritually on me is prevented from being allowed to take place. You cannot interfere with my body, my space, my aura, my soul, or my work that's created by me. You cannot communicate to me in any way to persuade mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, or to influence over me, to attack me, or to even project at me. This is a command from the universe and an energetic order for all cords to be cut here. From this day forward, never again to be contacted. You cannot be fixated on me in any way. All karmic loops are to be cut now by Archangel Michael and his team of angels. I cannot be binded to or stolen from in any way, and I will not be silenced by you or any entity ever again. I take all power and parts of my being back to me to heal, transform, and integrate back into my soul now. Any means of control, from control cages, hooks, daggers, swords, programs, implants, lower timelines, hijacking, voodoos, black magic, provoking energies, cords to pull on, evil beings or entities to take over my spirit. All actions are stopped this date and time into infinity. I give no permission for any of these actions, and you are spiritually trespassing, and heavy spiritual action will take place from doing this from my spiritual team. All of this must stop now. This is done, this date and time. It is done, it is done, it is done, and I fix this result now. I do not give permission for any being to steal, cloak, drain, suck, or take my energy in any way, whether awake or asleep at all. I dissolve, transmute, transform, integrate into my higher vibrational energy or distorted energy that's sent to me in any way, either in gift, wording, evil eye, or intent. I stand firm with this request now and call my own power, energy, and soul fragments back to me now. I am grounded to Mother Earth, held and protected by her being here. I am standing in my full power of my soul and on my life plan, with no deviations seen within the axis of my soul in any lifetime I've lived. I am present in current, past, and future timelines, and I go to the highest timeline for my soul at this moment and lifetime. I state this is true in God's name here and now against the backdrop of the Creator's soul. No other being or entity can enter my space field, body, or soul. I cannot be binded, tied, caged, trapped, encased, entangled, sold, or trafficked in any way, with or by any other soul. Anyone who tries to rape me spiritually by astrally projecting into my space in my sleep is stopped and prevented from entering here and now. And I ask for my ancestors, my archangel, ascended masters, and God to protect me from this abuse, so I'm able to sleep peacefully without any assaults upon me. All voodoo dolls or black magic used to target me in any way are removed by the Creator and my spiritual team, so I'm kept safe. My buttons and triggers are healed and transformed back to love and integrated back into my beingness again now. These can no longer be pushed, activated, reacted in any way by myself or others. All core wounds are now healed and transformed to the highest timeline and back into love energy and are being integrated with other parts of my being. These are holding the love frequency that is now radiating throughout my body and cells, organs, fields, and aura into infinity, and I hereby remove all binding that has been done in any lifetime and lineage in spells, projections, evil intentions, evil eye, vows, contracts, oaths, pledges, promises, this time and date into infinity for all cells, organs, bodies, fields, and auras of my being. My freedom cannot be taken away, sold, bartered, interfered with, sold, trafficked, lost in any way. It is mine to hold and keep. All bounties placed over my head for me to be sold to the highest bidder are now null and void. All spells, spiritual welfare done in the open or in an underhanded way is sent to the higher realms so it can be deleted and transformed again by the Creator. I can see in my mind's eye all of this dissolving now. My life and soul is mine and cannot be sold, interfered with by others. Every mask worn is now removed, so all is seen by all beings on earth. I live as I wish in all ways. I have fulfilled my goals, and my dreams have all come true for me now. All darkness sent to me is sent to the light, so it transforms and can be seen by all. The light of the Creator is shining down on all darkness on the world for all beings on earth, so they see the truth of their own world. The healers of the world are transmuting the slow energy, so it's cleared again back to love energy and the higher frequency. All identity swapping, identity stealing, mirroring is seen by the Creator, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the ancestors. It is stopped, blocked from taking place in any timeline, dimension, lifetime, and universe. All corrupt individuals are seen, exposed, corrected from these actions taking place in any way against me or anyone else. All negative actions taken by anyone are transformed to the highest timeline possible for the good of all beings on earth. We place all beings needing correction and alignment into the quarantine cube for self-love to be sent to them from the 5 frequencies of love energy from the Creator. We will send them to the light of the Creator for extra help so they heal. No harm can be done to any being in any way. All contracts made for a hitman, paid or unpaid, to be used here to take me out are null and void, but seen for who they are and by the authorities and arrested. Any assaults against me or others and kidnaps, murders are seen with all evidence presented to the police and all actions stopped. My soul essence cannot be stolen, taken, used, changed, violated, dimmed in any way. My flame light, my spark cannot be taken or dulled or stolen from me at all. It is protected by the Creator. All beings coming at me are placed in the quarantine cube for my complete protection and safety. My safety and privacy cannot be breached by others. My boundaries cannot be crossed in any way. I am protected by the Creator. No one is able to dominate or control me at all. I call in my spiritual forces to protect me, awake and asleep, so no danger can come to me. There is a spiritual force field around my bed for my safety. All evil, negative energy is bounced off this field. I'm holding my own energy source from the divine. I cut all cords to all who come into my space uninvited and violates my boundaries. This negative energy bounces off the field and I stand in my own power. I am my own authority on my life. All legal issues created are resolved and cleared so I can move freely in any way going forward without any blockages or walls seen or felt here. All spell work is reported and seen by authorities who take action to stop this from happening anymore. All stolen items and funds from me are returned to me as the rightful owner of these. These items are for my use only as the creator of these products. All false documents written and handed in about me are seen as fraud and not true in any way, as they are corruption. My birth certificate, which was stolen from me and used by others, is returned to me now. All signatures required are of mine to only be used here. No false claims can be made on this. These false documents are now found, seen, and destroyed by authorities. I say, all false documents are null and void in every way now. All crimes known about are reported to the police to take action on these. Anyone acting in the dark using dark magic or spells are reported for these crimes. No false claims can be made against me in any way. All hidden in the dark, swept under the mat, so hidden and not seen, is now going into the light and seen. The light of the Creator is shone down on this now, so all is seen and goes into the light of the world. These beings doing these crimes are stopped and blocked from this action taking place. I cannot be controlled, owned, dominated, harmed, trafficked, or hurt by handlers, abusers, actions that are taken against me or anyone else. I say this now as God is my witness, and I stand in the light of the Creator for all time. All corrupt officials not working for the good of all beings are now seen and stopped from going forward in time. All deals done with the devil are null and void, and the contract is cut up this time and day, and I use the sword of God to cut this up now. I transform and transmute all attachments of negative energy used to target me. I call on Archangel Michael to help cut all cords here needing to be cut. All twin flames causing upset, lies, troubles, misdeeds are null and void. All assaults, attempt kidnappings have failed here. I see all lies around me dissolve and release these to the higher timeline. All fraud activities are seen by the Creator and the authorities. Everything that is distorted is now sent to the light, so it's dissolved and given back to its rightful owner. I see all beings, entities, parasites, devil energies, evil spirits, monitoring, projections, backstabbers, bullshit, sent to the Creator to transform now. I'm leaving my mark on the world in a powerful way, as are other beings who work for the light. We cannot be stopped from doing our work. All receipts of deeds done are now coming into the light of and seen by the authorities and the Creator. I cannot be played with in my face or behind my back in any way. All strings being pulled are bent and cut off from being played anymore. Truths are heard and seen everywhere by everyone. Evidence is in the light being seen and in the right hands to be dealt with. The authorities have caught up with all of these beings now, and the corruption is seen. All energy harvesting done is stopped, blocked, known about, and reported to authorities. This cannot continue anymore and cannot be shaken, torn down, or pulled off my purpose, killed or sold as a slave. I stand in the full power of my soul, with God as my witness. All of this must stop now. This is done, this is done, this is done, and so it is, and I fix these results now. And I place a love ball that I created around my outer aura from the source of living matter, so this love ball fills me from inside of me continually. I place the 5 frequencies of love inside the love ball to keep it filling in love energy continually. And here are the 5 frequencies of love. Okay, these are the powerful aspects of the Prime Creator, the source of all that is. Here we are focusing on the precise, intensified compassion and unconditional love. Godness energy of the greatest compassion and unconditional love. The energy of manifestation of eternity, knowledge and bliss in the world. Energy to preserve and sustain creations. Potency to do everything with joy, fun and ease. Energy for devotion and commitment to the highest love. And 5 frequencies, I activate these now, and I see these around my field. So now I place a mirror around the outside of the love ball to reflect all low energy that tries to enter my space, back on whoever tries to enter my field, so they're self-reflecting on their own bad behaviour and they go to a higher frequency. And I call upon Saint Germain and the angels of the violet fire with the colour rays of the violet flame that are white, pink, purple, blue and red. I also place the colours of the violet flame here to burn away all negative energy that's felt and seen here. This will create a firewall around me. And any being who operates out of love energy can still enter my space and love energy creates a key that opens the door for them to enter towards and connect with me. And I thank all spiritual forces and beings who've helped to protect me in any way here in this time and space into infinity. And the positive affirmation is God is giving me all the strength I need today. I am safe today, and I find safety with my friends and family. God is keeping me safe. I deserve to feel safe. I spend time with people who help me to feel safe in every way. There is always a place where I can go and find safety. God is guiding me safely on my journey today. And the breath of 40 numbers to use: protection from negativity: 71931, 71931, 71931. Eternal life: 546489, 546489, 546489. And safety from danger: 71931, 71931, 71931. So we put those numbers around our auric field too. And now I'll cut the energetic cords that I've shared in the healing with all beings now, and I'm going to use my hand to cut the cord. Also all ancestral lineage that was attached on the timelines. And I send your energy back to you. My energy goes back to me. I see everyone having their roots grounded deeply into Mother Earth with our feet chakras that are open and receiving this energy. And I now bring the earth energy up through all roots, filling all entire bodies till it's 1 meter above our heads. So we're now filled with love energy, and send this out to the universe around us. And we are now balanced in spirit, matter, heaven and earth. I see everyone standing in the light of the Creator, and all energies within and around all beings are all transformed by the light stream that's shining down on Mother Earth now and all beings now. And thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is.